Good afternoon. My name is Naomi Lake. I was born with that annoying extra chromosome, which means I have Down syndrome that can make life a bit tricky. But it doesn't stop me from following my dreams. For as long as I can remember, I have enjoyed reading and writing stories. My family have always encouraged and supported me. Although it sometimes drives Mum mad because there's paper everywhere. I write with pen and paper and then transfer it to the computer or iPad afterwards. My family have told me that when I was 3 years old, I started to spell my name using foam letters in the bathtub. After that, Mum taught me to read and open up to the world for me. When I was at school, especially high school, I had a hard time trying to fit in. But I always found comfort in the library. I love reading because it transports you to another world filled with magic, and you can become part of the story. You travel from the real world to the make-believe. I read to my nieces and nephews, just like my sisters used to read to me. I have published my first children's storybook, which is titled Harmony with Forgetful Hen and the Lost Eggs. And I will read a couple of pages. Harmony the forgetful hen lived happily on Naomi's farm. It was springtime, and in the farmyard, baby animals were being born. One day, Harmony went for a walk in the sunshine. When she returned to the chook run, she could not find her eggs. I must find my eggs before they hatch, Harmony squawked. Esmeralda looked up from scratching in the dirt. You can check it out at facebook.com/harmonywithforgetful-hen. The inspiration to write a story about chickens came from watching my chickens scratching around the farmyard. Mum and I were sitting on a patio one day, and one of the chickens kept darted in and out. And I said to Mum, I think she had lost something. And Mum said, what would a chicken lose? I said, her eggs, of course. My sister Paula knew I dreamed of becoming a children's author, so she asked Mum for one of my stories. Paula gave it to her artist friend Dave to illustrate. Then she said the story and illustrations away to make up into a book as a surprise Christmas present for me. And I was in shock, standing there with my mouth wide open when she gave me the book. I couldn't believe it. I showed my family and friends my book. Dave's illustrations have brought my story to life. Everyone just loved it and wanted a copy. So I decided to publish it to the world. People from all over the world have bought a copy of my book. Thanks to my darling sister Paula, my dream has come true. There is so much involved in printing and publishing a book. Writing a story is an easy bit. I have written lots of stories, and will keep on writing stories, even though they won't all be published. People always ask me, how do I go about writing a story? Well, I get ideas from everywhere, just by looking around me. I always have a notebook or pen and paper with me. and I write down anything that interests me. Writing is like something else. You have to practice all the time, even if you want to get better at it. The idea starts in my brain, but I write it from the heart. It travels down in my arm and flows out through my hand. The process is quite simple. First, I write down notes about what I would like to put in the story. Then I write the whole story. Sometimes I just write whatever comes into my head and then reread it and alter it. Afterwards, next I type it all out onto the computer, and from there I proofread it and discard bits or add something to it. Finally, I ask someone to edit it, make any changes, and then it becomes the final story. I also write a journal every day, as well as this I write out recipes to try because I really like cooking and try out new dishes. Since the publication of my first book, I have travelled to the northeastern Goldfields and Western District to visit small schools and remote communities to read to the children and complete activities with them. I love being a role model for them and encourage them to read a lot of books. Teachers have used my book as a book of the week, and some have used it for a whole term for all sorts of language lessons and learning experiences. How cool is that? Over 100 books have been sent to schools in West Africa. Plus, I am very excited because my second Harmony book will be out soon. This time, Harmony's forgiveness puts her in danger. If you buy a book today, $5 from each sale will be donated to the DSWA WA. They have been helping and supporting families with Down syndrome and their families for over 30 years. How's that for commitment? I would like to say that I could not have accomplished this without the continued love and support of my family. I have 3 awesome sisters who have always looked out for me. My mum says everything is possible, and she's right. Thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon.